My name is Ras, but I ain't got lots, and I coming in hot at your granny butt pop. Culture, music, food, and news from a real Bajan point of view.
Shine no lie like a spice don't ban. I rascal horse.
Girl, you doing the most.
Fashion, taste, style, and grace.
Yeah, she got enough thought, and that will face. I hope you like the guests we bring.
If you don't, soup you taint.
Hey, 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 hey. All right. Cut that. Let me start.
Yeah, dangerous. Bad people.
Vibes, yo. You know who it is here tonight. IDGAR. Let's go.
Men's running down the cheddar like a hungry rat. She say you're falling now, I tell her suck it up. Benz and Beamer parked outside the trap. A couple bad man with a couple straps. She get too sweet, yes the ladies tell me that.
Vibes up tonight, yo.
And then the girl me get my sauce clean and coke. Plus me young and wild, so them must love love. And then the girl me get my sauce clean and coke. Plus me young and wild, so them must love love.
Make sure you get something to drink. Something right there to make sure you don't have to move because we action packed tonight, yo.
Plus me young and wild, so them must
TikTok, on the end, back the bend. Sit down on it with confidence. Then I get my lit off on the edge, make me ball up cheese on bread. Get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Good body, girls. I'm so proud of your body, oh God. Let me put it on you. I want you to bounce on it, down on it. Back it up like a truck with a dump on it. Wind up your body, girl, TikTok it. Wind up your body, girl, TikTok it. On the end, back the bend. Sit down on it with confidence. The way that your bubble lit off on the edge, make me ball up cheese on bread. Get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Pick it up from over the floor, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl. Get low, get low, get low, girl.
And of course, guys, handing it over to the host for tonight, DJ Ras.
Yes, sir. Yours truly, DJ Ross, and I am your host. And welcome to IDGAR, intelligent, daring, genuine, and real people. And it is CBC's latest, of course, late night talk show. It's steamy with some hotness in between there, and we are bringing it to you live and direct every single Thursday night. So we got lots to talk about, and every week we're going to have more to talk about. So what I need you to do is make sure you follow us on all social media platforms, IDGAR Show, on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, everywhere. And be sure to follow, subscribe, and like the YouTube channel as well, IDGAR Show. Now, tonight, we got plenty action to come your way, as we told you. So we are going to get right into it with your hot topic.
Hot topics, hot topics, hot topics.
That's right, of course. And tonight, your hot topics are brought to you with comments of T-Mobile Tech. For all your tech here, whether it be your phones, your iPads, whatever you need, what's his tech, check out T-Mobile Tech. Now, tonight in your hot topics, people. Now, first up in your hot topics, Mr. Donville Innes, the former parliamentary representative, Mr. Donville Innes. We are going to be talking about what happened with him and where it's going and what we thought happened with it and where we think it may go as well. So, look out for that coming your way tonight in your hot topics, people. Remember, the church in the north, there's a certain pastor and there's a certain wife, and they were discussing COVID and how they think they should handle COVID, and even how their congregation should be handling COVID. So we're going to dive into that as well. That is something we cannot leave out. Now, crop over, people. We got an announcement in April that we may be getting some form of crop over, and we are yet to see what exactly we will get or if we're going to get anything at all. So we're going to discuss that tonight as well. Now, Shanna, quarantine and not quarantine, rules involving quarantine, and so on. We're going to be talking with Shanna about her personal experience with traveling during this pandemic and also the quarantine protocols in other countries and in Barbados as well. So those are your hot topics. We're going to discuss them in a bit. But right now, we're going to toss to a commercial break. And when we come back, we get right into it right here on IDGAR, people. Don't you move. Yes, please. Welcome back to IDGAR, people. Intelligent, daring, genuine, and real. And this is your Hot Topics brought to you with the comments of T-Mobile Tech. For all your tech gear, check out T-Mobile Tech located on Robert Street. Shout out to the staff over there, always making sure you are covered. So right now we are into the Hot Topics fully, and it is time for me to welcome you to my co-host. That's right. Welcome Miss Shana Hines on the show. Shana!
Hi, Ras. Hi, everyone. Good night. Welcome to IDGAR.
Yeah, you
So, how are you, Ras?
I am good, man. I am wonderful, man. You talk about IG, like you think you're talking about Instagram. But yeah, let us get into it, though. We got some hot topics here. Former parliamentary representative. He was arrested in August 2020. He was found guilty in January 2021. He was sentenced in April to 2 years in federal prison. What did you think about that situation? What's your take on it, Mr. Donville in it?
Here's my thinking, right? We obviously know they got a lot of corruption in general.
Right.
And nobody don't get, like, caught and locked up for 36 grand. So this had to be an ongoing thing. Yeah? So I think that probably somebody the wrong person got rubbed the wrong way and somebody let something slip. That's what I think.
Yeah, I mean, when you hear about the situation, I kind of feel like, you know that song, somebody snitched on me and I broke her back on Donnie.
Somebody snitched on me.
I don't think persons...
Somebody snitched on he.
Yeah, I don't think persons would risk their career, risk their reputation, all of that for $36,000. So that don't even make
I certainly would have.
Yeah. I mean,
it doesn't make sense. So I am going to assume that it is well deserved. Because they got to be a lot more money than that. Yeah.
So what? I mean, 2 years. You think that was excessive, or you think that was fair?
No, I think that's fair. I mean, it's 2 years for 36 grand. Right. But we don't know how much money it is. Like, 2 years might not be adequate. So I feel like that's a blessing, you know, that it wasn't a transaction that was a lot bigger.
Right. But I think 2 years for $36,000 is harsh, because I mean, if someone is found with $36,000 worth of marijuana, they would not get 2 years of prison. So for taking
how long would they get?
I mean, like, in recent times, persons have been doing community service, paying fines, different things. But I guess that's because we're going towards legalizing it, I guess.
Yeah, but you can't legalize money laundering. I personally think that money laundering, especially with insurance and using people's money and stuff like that, is a much worse offense.
It's much worse offense.
Marijuana charges, like that's not comparable to me.
I would not even charge nobody for marijuana, so I definitely agree with you.
Me neither.
Yeah.
So money laundering is a serious thing.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, Donville, we wish you all the best, buddy. But moving on, Royce Canterbury and his wife Heather of World Harvest Ministries International Church. The church is based in Speightstown, St. Peter, and their comments are saying that COVID is a conspiracy. They're telling you don't get your COVID test. They're telling you you ain't gonna wear no mask, nothing. So COVID is a big conspiracy. So how you feel about what they had to say about all of that?
The menthol messiah himself. No, if I am in church,
right,
and somebody tells me, even if you're telling me COVID is a conspiracy, God gonna protect me, but when you're gonna tell me that I could use menthol crystals to get rid of COVID, it's gonna set alarm bells going off in my head. I gonna be looking around. I gonna be like, Sister Sue, were you thinking about that? Because a lot of what he's saying does not make any sense. Even when people are starting to get COVID within the congregation, he's saying it's not real. But clearly, sir, it is. So what are we going to do from here?
I mean, there are people who are strong in their faith, and no matter what you say to them, you can't tell them what to believe and how to feel about a situation. These people are hell-bent. Listen, this guy is our pastor, he's our apostle. we moving forward with he, we moving with he. Like, we getting down the road with he. And I see...
Ras, they cannot smell. They can't smell or taste. It is clear you have COVID. It is real. There's so much. There's only so far that faith can take you before you can realize that you can't smell or taste your macaroni pie. I'm sorry.
Well, I saw he's even having a 1-day miracle money seminar. I mean, the guy is saying, listen, pay me $50 and I can show you how to get money. I think he can show you that he getting money. That's what he doing.
Oh my gosh. I honestly feel bad for the people who are actually going to do that. I want them to be released from their shackles of foolishness. Because especially as a turnaround from giving your entire congregation COVID, running from the police, being a fugitive, to tell me how to make money, I just don't know if I should trust you. I don't know if I should trust you, Messiah, mental Messiah.
Yeah, but I mean, we have persons that just fraud people all the time with the money, so he won't be the first, and he will not be the last. But, so it goes. The government has announced on April 7th that we are going to get some form of crop over. Since then, we ain't hearing nothing else.
I don't believe them either. I was so excited. You remember how excited I was, Ras? I was excited. I had a countdown. And then now we can't hear nothing? Silence.
I mean, I don't know what it is that they're doing or what they're planning to do, but we praying for it, Lord. We praying for it. We want a little something.
For it.
But in the
Honestly,
meantime, go ahead.
I just think that they should just be real with us, just be straight up. And don't treat us like children, really. Like, get us excited or be like, oh, the people are going to calm down if they hear there's going to be an announcement, and then don't announce anything. I don't think that that's nice. That doesn't make me feel good or secure or happy. So let me get it together, man. At least tell us there's nothing.
Right.
That's the least you could do.
So what's going to happen with music now? Is that all going to run this summer? Is Doomant soca music? Are we going to get some soca, bashment soca, raga soca? Are we going to get soca? Are we going to get any large amount of soca coming our way? I mean, it's already May. Is soca coming?
We can only hope. I know that there's soca coming. Personally, what I have done as a songwriter is I write both dancehall and soca and a mix in between.
Right.
So whatever get picked up, I could be any mix. So I assume that other artists are doing the same things, but I know there will definitely still be soca releasing. I heard some new tracks up to today. Like, he got some stuff that sounded really good. And I think that other people will release, maybe not as much music as before, but music for sure. One thing about Caribbean people, right? We just party regardless. So we're going to make it happen.
All right. Well, we get music from a lot of people. We still getting Marsvilles and Moles and Hyper Songs, and Brawling still leading the way, so we'll see. But quarantine, Shanna, we know you had to do some quarantine. How was that for you? How was that?
Shanna land, literally. It was okay. I accustomed. I've actually flown a lot during the pandemic, particularly going between home and home. So like between Barbados and London. So it was normal for me. It's just, I don't know, the thinking behind it is just so weird because I've taken like 3 COVID tests within the last 10 days.
Right.
And in my head, there's no need for that because I wasn't going anywhere. I couldn't go anywhere by law. When I was in England, I literally was in my flat.
Right.
I got on the plane. I came back here. I took another test. But at the same time, people are still treating it like if it's like a disease, like the plague or like, I don't know, leprosy.
Right.
Leprosy is the right word. So it's kind of strange being discriminated against for something like that, even though you know your status and you know like things. But it's understandable as well because people don't know what's going on. Right. And it's different here than in the UK even, where there's more information and more people that actually had COVID. Right. So you know what to expect.
All right. Well, That's it for your hot topics tonight, people. We got more action coming your way. Remember, of course, your hot topics brought to you comments of T-Mobile Tech for all your tech gear. Check out T-Mobile Tech, people. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we got more action right here on IDGAR, people. Follow us on social media, IDGAR Show on all platforms. Yes, sir. We are now back here with IDGAR, your brand new late night talk show right here on CBC TV 8 via YouTube and Facebook as well. We hope everyone is following all the social media pages, IDGAR Show. That's right. And follow, like, and subscribe the YouTube page as well, IDGAR Show. Now, we are ready for In the Seat segment. And tonight, me and my co-host, Miss Shanna Hines, we will be speaking with Dr. Sunita Alexander, family physician. So we welcome Sunita to the show.
Hi, good night, Ras. Good night, Shanna.
How are you doing tonight?
Oh, I'm good. What about you?
I am wonderful. I mean, as good as I could be in a pandemic. Now, of course, Sunita, you are a family physician. You always wanted to be a doctor?
Oh, always. Always.
Why?
The thing is I don't have that story. You know how people can say it was at that moment I wanted to be a doctor? I don't have that story. I just always wanted to be a doctor. And I love it. So I figured it was always meant for me.
All right. So we saw...
That's lovely.
Yeah, it's lovely. We saw that you are doing virtual consultations. But we know you're doing it because of the pandemic. How have our patients received that?
Right. So initially, in the first COVID-19 lockdown, I would say we had a very great uptake of the telemedicine. It was actually very surprising because we had patients of all age groups, the elderly as well as the young, that was interested in it, and we were using it predominantly in that time. I found though in the second COVID-19 lockdown, patients preferred to come back to the office, and so since then we do it. But obviously, because of office time, we do it more on the back burner versus fully in the day, or more at night when I'm unable to come out to the individual.
Right. I guess it makes sense. But I mean, that was a pretty innovative and cool idea. You know, I hop on a Zoom call or I hop on a just a little video thing. So, yo, doc, I got a burning here, doc. I had a well night, doc. I had a burning, and I just, you know, you're stalking yourself. But if you ever wanted, like, some patients, like, it's going to be you and the patient in the room. But when something happened, it's like, doc, I got a bump here, doc.
Well, to be honest, I guess because
like,
we see it, right. But I guess because it's something that we do every day, like, it is no longer taboo to us. Like, for example, you know, I feel very comfortable if a male comes in the office and say, hey, doc, I have something on my penis. While the patient might feel uncomfortable, I'm like, okay, let's get to it, you know? But it's our everyday, so it is not abnormal for us to want to see what's happening, and like we get so comfortable with it, to be honest.
So what Sunita is saying is that she sees a lot of penises.
I do, every day.
And she enjoys it.
Oh my God, she didn't say that. She did
I'm
not say that.
comfortable with it.
Right. So, I mean, you have a family, you know, you're married, you have a daughter, you're a physician in a pandemic. How do you feel about not going home and infecting your family with anything? How do you handle that?
Oh, I am paranoid when it comes to that. I would say, though, that with time, obviously, the fear is going away and is becoming a normal part of my life and a normal part of my daily routine. So it's no longer done out of fear, but now out of habit. Initially, because the baby was young at that time, I was terrified. So, I mean, COVID has so many different emotions. It started off with fear, and then somewhere in between there, it ended up being excitement because you are involved in the pandemic. You know, you have a big role to play. It made you realize that this is why you really became a doctor. And for me, it gave me a different sense of fulfillment.
Right.
So I would say over this last year, I had so many mixed emotions. But in the latter half, I would say there are more positive emotions than negative emotions.
That's very good.
That's really interesting to hear because a lot of people have had like varying emotions about COVID, but you more so hear them saying like it was something negative or like they're over it and stuff. But I have a few doctor friends as well that really feel like they're fulfilled now because they got to be involved in something so great in life. And like, when else are you going to get a pandemic? So you really getting to do what you love, you know, and help people. So that's wonderful.
And that's what I loved about it. You see, it made you realize that fulfillment is very important. And once you get it, you want to continue feeling fulfilled.
All right. So
how will you do that when you think this has passed?
So
how do you plan to continue your legacy?
So I think that COVID made me go back to the hospital. So during COVID time, the hospital was reaching out for doctors to come back. And I started doing sessions in accident emergency, and it made me realize how much I miss public care. Before I worked at the polyclinic for 4 years, and when I left, I found that is when I kind of felt like if I was not complete. But the good thing about COVID is that it made me return to the hospital. So now I'm not in A&E, but I'm the sessional consultant for the transitional care program, community program. And that in itself is an amazing opportunity. So that fulfills me now. So that is why I would say that COVID had a lot of positive influence in terms of now how I see life and how I view life and how I want to be going forward.
All right. So we know that you're also a promoter as well. Do you miss promoting events?
Of course.
We want we take. Get to it.
I want a meeting.
I don't got time.
Oh no, I want a meeting.
Tonight. So, you got shirt? You got shirts in your car?
Yeah, I do. Not in my car, but I have shirts at home. Do you want? Let's do one tonight.
Do not entertain Shanna. Do not do it. But I mean, will you?
We could do it at Paragon one time.
It's true. Will you find a way to promote? If we are allowed to have events later this year, will you find a way to do it?
I think about it every day, Ras. Every day, think about it because I just love to execute. I love to see an idea come together. So, like in my brain, I'm already racking my brain on: do I think that a party with fully vaccinated individuals would be safe? Because obviously, on the other end, I'm still a doctor, so I still want to feel comfortable holding an event. And I see that people now in these states, they're doing fully vaccinated parties, and I am honestly looking at the news every day, looking to see what ended up happening, because I'm wondering if that's the way that we're going to have to go down. You know, let's have a party, but you have to show that you're fully vaccinated.
You got your vaccine card can be like your ID now.
Yes.
Your ID now. When you Lottie Club, you got your vaccine card like, hey, look, I am vaccinated, man. Come on, man.
But even outside of meeting and sundown, I just want to plan something. I want to plan a birthday party. Something, you know. I just want to execute an idea, see it come to life, and sit down and nod my head and be like,
for now, you got to execute some dinners, right?
Yeah.
Some dinners, some brunches, and that's it. But I mean, it's crazy for real. I mean, we all miss it. Do you think the government can find a way to do events this year, though?
I think that if we do, I think we may honestly have to go down the route of who is vaccinated. And that's the only way I can see it happening this year. I do believe, though, that next year would be an opportunity for us to go back to some form of normalcy, but I cannot see it happening within the next 3 months, honestly.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I am hoping that you're wrong.
But I'm not going to be wrong.
That you are wrong. That's exactly
but it depends on what you view crop over as, because crop over is broad. It's for every age group. So they might have crop over, but I don't think they're going to be doing it in the form that we see crop over as.
Right now, I am greedy. I just want 500 people alone. And I don't say, Lord, I don't say. I just need 500 people. I need 10,500.
So what you want to hold? What event you are burning to hold?
Listen, I never got a whole name. I just want me and somebody.
You want to go?
I just want me and somebody.
I want to try a brunch though.
You want to try a brunch?
I want to execute a brunch.
Brunches are nice. I mean, I did a brunch cruise.
Brunches are lovely. I love brunches.
Yeah, but I mean, we could make it happen. But Sunita, I want to thank you so much for coming on the show.
You're welcome.
During this pandemic, you know, we were very busy, and having your bed this late show, I know my bedtime gone for sure, but we had to do it for the culture. So we are here.
Same.
Yes, I enjoyed being here, and I would enjoy coming back again.
Yeah, all right. We're gonna come back when we get events. We can bring you back.
When we get retained.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Come out here and distribute shirts. Distribute shirts.
All right. I'll bring them to you guys next week.
All right. Of course. IDGAR people. This was your In the Seat segment, and right now we are gonna take a break. And when we come back, we got more action coming your way, people. We're coming back, people. Don't you move. IDGAR show. Follow us on all social media pages. Yes, please. Welcome back to IDGAR, intelligent, daring, genuine, and real. And right now, it is all about relationship advice. One of my favorite topics. You know me. I love relationship guru, right? Yeah, take advice from Ras. Listen to Ras.
Yeah.
Right, Shanna?
Listen to Ras.
Do whatever I tell you.
Right.
So tonight, we are talking about posting your partner on social media platforms. Do you post your partner on social media, Shanna?
Yes, I know. I do, but I would never post like my partner as my partner. Like if you happen to be in a snap or you happen to be in a picture or whatever, I could post you, but I don't really post and be like, oh, love of my life, you've come and you've changed me for the better. I don't do that.
Why not?
I don't do that.
Why
I'd
not?
rather eat a jeans jacket. Because people are embarrassing.
What?
People are so embarrassing, and I just don't like looking stupid. I prefer to take my L's in private. I don't want people in my business to be like, oh, that's Shima. Well, I see you last week, or he did blah blah blah. I just don't want that. I don't want that. If I get harmed, let me get harmed in peace. If you know he cool, like I just don't want that.
All right,
I will post him when we're on the aisle. When we're at the altar.
Let me say it like this, because a lot of women like to say they don't like nobody making them feel foolish or they don't want to be embarrassed. Once you are doing your part as a woman, what the man does cannot be embarrassing to you. You are doing your part as a woman to be a good woman. No matter what, you are a good woman. If he is out there cheating and doing foolishness, then he is an idiot and he is foolish. That does not make you look foolish. You cannot control your partner's actions. So how can you be foolish for something your partner does? How can you be foolish for something your partner does? Your partner is... You understand?
Let me explain. Because, yeah, I understand what you're saying, but at the same time, it has a lot to do with shame. And even though we might say, okay, well, you know, we ain't insecure, or we not jealous, or we not shamed or proud. We are. As humans, we naturally are. So we don't want to be associated with that kind of behavior. You understand? And then suppose now I find out somebody comes to me and, as a woman and say, oh, well, you man doing this and that, and I still stay with him, then it's going to make me look foolish if I'm going against things that I said that I would not be down for or things like that. Not saying that that's what I would do, but a lot of people just stay.
You feel that you'll be the only woman that stay with a man that cheat on you? You think that you'll be special?
No, but you just don't wanna give that impression.
Why
but
not?
Apart from that, even just the embarrassing thing, I just don't like people in my business. I just don't think that my relationships are other people's business. My page is about me.
All right.
And about my work, about my music, whatever. It ain't got nothing to do with other people.
Okay. I'm just going to go through some of the comments.
What do you think, Ras?
I believe in posting whatever you feel like on your page. If you are in a relationship with someone and you want to post them every day on your page, whatever, that is fine and dandy with me. I would post my girlfriend whenever I feel it because I do not care what people have to say. If it ends up that then we break up or if it ends up we break up or something, I do not feel it. If whatever is posted can be deleted and we gone again. We gone up, Lord, but that's never happening anyway. So I am just gonna go through some of the comments we had by our social media pages, IDGAR show on all social media pages, of course. Someone says, nope, they're not posting. Maybe if we are engaged, And then married, yes, but otherwise, no. Someone else said, I do. Why not? Love and affection and appreciation of my loved one. That's the angle they're seeing it from. And another person said, hardly, because at the end of the day, I'm not looking for validation from the public, but he's not a secret. That sounds like you. That kind of sound like what you were saying.
Because that's how I feel. Like, I don't need nobody to validate my relationship and be like, oh, y'all so sweet, my favorite couple. Cool. I'm not going to keep him a secret. Like, if we go or whatever, I can be like, oh my God, people come and go in the car now. But I don't need to post him.
Well, I mean, someone says yes, and simply because he is my partner, I love him, and I'm not hiding that. That's what the person said. Okay? Well, so it goes. I mean,
I saw someone asked on my social media, somebody asked, why would they do that if I want them women to fight?
But I mean, some women run their social media. Some men and women. Let me not be biased. Some women and men run their social media pages like a business, and they don't want to turn away potential money coming in by posting a significant other. So they're making sure that if they got a sugar daddy out there,
they're keeping their options open.
They're keeping their options open. So they don't want nobody think that, yeah, she tied down, so she got a man. No, she's saying, look, shop is open. Send me money. Send me money. Or man say, yo, I want a cougar. I want a cougar to take care of me, pay my bills. So yeah, look, I got a woman, my IG, it's me by myself, pay for me things.
Well, we know Bajan men don't like to post the women because they love to keep their options open. If we could all be more like Bajan men, life would be a better place. The world would be a better place.
I can just leave that one there. I ain't even touching that Bajan man thing at all.
I feel you should.
I mean craziness. But our next relationship advice topic is working with your partner professionally. Can it work? Can it not work? How does it go? How you feel about that?
It could work.
It could work. Just straight up.
It could work. I'm very business minded. I always looking for, new opportunities, new ways to make money and stuff like that. And typically my partners tend to reflect that same kind of energy.
Right.
So if we've got to work together, then we're working together. And I also don't go into relationships thinking it's not going to work. So I don't think, when we got to dissolve the business, blah, blah, blah. I'm just thinking, cool, we building something for me and you. So let me push forward. So I think it could work. I've worked with partners before.
All right. Well, yes, I believe it can work. Joan said, yes, I can work with my partner because we are partners and we can do anything together. We can make it work. Sandra said, no, I can't work with my partner because I like to playfully flirt at work and my partner may get vexed. So I prefer not to work with my partner. And then Ryan said, I don't want to work with my partner because then how will I get salt with my workmates? You know what salt, Shanna?
No.
Just pop back in your earpod there. Don't worry about it. Just pop it back in. Salt is sex at lunchtime. SALT, sex at lunchtime. So he's saying, if he's working with his partner, then he can't have sex at lunchtime with his workmates who are not his girlfriend. He actually sent that in.
You understand how that's embarrassing, though? You think that he deserves posting? He don't deserve to get posts.
Well, if he's your boyfriend, you post him. Well, I don't see what's wrong with that.
Nah, he don't deserve to get posts. He does not.
I mean...
Not even on WhatsApp status. Not even on WhatsApp status.
Because I realize a lot of people, like, when it comes to your birthday, they ain't going to post your for IG. They ain't going to post it not even for WhatsApp. They're posting a private snap or a close friends post. We started off with close friends.
On WhatsApp. We stayed as close friends. But the thing about it, right, is like on WhatsApp, you could say only show to whoever.
Right.
I gave me Bajan man more things. So
but you saw that you do that already.
Click that And then put only the not me. I am a sweet girl. I don't belong to these streets.
Okay.
But you could put only them, and I could put like only Rascal see.
Right.
So then you think that I post you, but I ain't really post you for nobody to see.
All right. Well, so it goes, people. Well, that's it for our relationship advice segment. I hope our comments and the comments that came in from the public help you out tonight to keep your relationship going firm and strong, people. We're going to take a quick break. And when we come back, we got more action coming your way. IDGAR, people. Let's do it. Yes, please, we are back here, IDGAR, and tonight, you know, we have special guest, the wonderful, the beautiful, the talented Mahalia is on deck right now in studio with us. Mahalia, how are you doing?
I am good. I'm blessed. I'm thankful. I'm grateful.
You look nice. You look great.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
Of course, of course. Mahalia, what have you been up to, man? It's a pandemic, panoramic, whatever you want to call it. I mean, it's going on.
Yeah, man. I feel like I just like everybody else, trying to stay active, keep my brain active, keep my body active, like stay in good spirits, and you know, just try to get through it as best I could and make the most of it.
So where have you been drawing that motivation from to stay creative and stay active?
Well, creativity is a big part of me as a person.
Right.
And it's something that's bringing me a lot of joy, a lot of peace. So I have been trying to turn to that in these times, especially when we were really isolated, like to writing, and know that we could be back out recording new music and stuff. It led me to writing Bajanisms.
Right.
So I had a lot of time outside on my patio with the plants, gardening. I know a lot of other people out there doing the same thing.
You got the Green Thumb now certified?
Yeah, man, certified. So yeah, man, just trying to stay as active as possible and get through this.
All right. So Bajanisms, wonderful book. Where could people get it from?
Firstly, you could go on Bajanisms.com.
Right.
And that could lead you and show you wherever you could get it. You could get it in Cloister Bookstore, Days Bookstore on the West Coast. They got a cute little bookshop named Black Rock Books. So if you're in Barbados, you could get it there. You could get it directly from me, or you could go on Amazon.com or CA or AU or you know, all over the place, wherever what other country you're in. Go on Amazon. You could get the paperback version, or you could get the ebook version.
So was this always a plan to write a book?
Nah, boy. It was never a plan, to be honest. I never had the intention or the idea that I would ever be writing a book in my life. It just happened to be the next logical step after starting sharing the Bajanisms with people on social media.
All right. So you're going to get more from you in writing?
Oh, yeah, for sure. Definitely. There definitely is more to come where Bajanism is concerned.
All right. Well, we love it. So, Tuma Hill. You can get some virtual action from you guys. What we can get?
Yeah, man. They got things to look forward to, man. They got things to look forward to. Like I said, writing and recording new music, so you can look out for that for sure. And we definitely putting together Mahalia's Corner to make sure we could bring the corner to the people in 2021, because last year was skin up. So we didn't really get to do it. But it's necessary. I need it. The people want it, I need it. So you look out for that too.
I mean, Mahalia's Corner. I went to Mahalia's Corner. I think one of the first times I went, it was Bambawang. That's what it was called.
Yeah, boy.
One of the first times I went. I went to a few then, and I went to some at Sherburn, or what it's called, Lord Erskine. Now. So, I mean, I've been to it. I always enjoy it. It's always a great show.
Thank you, man. Thanks a lot.
And I mean, even if we don't get outside, I think I would still enjoy it if it was virtual.
Yeah, it happening by hook or by crook.
Yeah, I mean, it's something that has to happen for real. So, I mean, so when things open back, are you fearful of traveling to do your music? How do you feel about it?
I mean, there is some apprehension there, because like it's such a volatile situation. Even though we get in more and more on top of it all the time, it's still very uncertain.
Right.
So I do have some apprehension. But I don't think that I am that afraid to travel now, especially now that a lot more people are getting vaccinated here and in other countries. I think that they can put a lot of provisions are in place already, and I think it's just going to keep continuing and, you know, accumulating to make it as safe as it could possibly be. So I'm looking forward to when we're able to travel again. That's the truth.
Well, we looking forward to hearing something through my hill here, there, and everywhere. So, make things happen, make wrong things right, and we going with the flow. So
yeah, man, we going with the flow.
Life goes on. You can't stop living.
Exactly.
So, when life goes, we go with it.
Yeah, you got to make the most of whatever situation and be grateful for the things that you're able to do and able to accomplish.
Well, that's how it goes, people. Well, tonight, we're going to give you a piece of To My Hill, people. So we're going to take a break. And when we come back from this break, we're going to have Mahalia and To My Hill right here tonight, persons. Don't move.
IDGAR. Body. You are thinking about you ever since I wake up. Thinking about you might be thinking too much about some issues that we need to discuss. Yeah, boy, what you doing tonight? Close all the blinds, but I left on the light. Don't worry, don't worry, don't worry about that. You know the key, and the day will come out. Drop whatever else you're doing and come over here, yeah. And no need for you to rush, but don't break the speed limit. And I know it after hours, but are you open for business? I need a face-to-face, better yet a face-to-face. But the conversation, long time since I had a deep, deep conversation. I've been waiting all day for some good conversation. I don't care if the neighbors hear this conversation. This is a downtown session. Make sure your phone no ring or vibrate. No interruption, no, they can't wait. Got a lot to cover, so don't hesitate. Got to touch everything before it get too late. Cover every topic, let me give you knowledge. Give me some direction, make your fingers do the walking. Cat got your tongue, make your hands do the talking. Fill me in till all your secrets unlock, yeah. Hold you, my body calling you to come over here, yeah. I know I rush you, but I hope you didn't break the speed limit. And I know it's after hours, but I hope you forgive me. I need a face-to-face, better yet a face-to-face. But the conversation, long time since I had a deep, deep conversation. I've been waiting all day for some good conversation. I don't care if the neighbors hear this conversation. This is a downtown session. Hold you, my body calling you to come over, come over. I know I rush you, but I hope you didn't break this speed limit. And I know it's after hours, but I hope you forgive me. I need a face-to-face, better yet a face-to-face. Body conversation, long time since I had a deep, deep conversation. I've been waiting all day for some good conversation. I don't care if the neighbors hear. This is a downtown session, yeah. Yeah. It's a body conversation.
Yes, please. IDGAR, people. Intelligent, daring, genuine, and real. A wonderful performance by 2 Mile Hill. I was in my phone having my own conversation. I don't know about you, man. But remember to check us out on social media. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and YouTube. IDGAR Show. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and watch us weekly, people. CBC TV 8 streaming each and every Thursday night, 10 p.m. Sean, you had a good night?
I had a wonderful night. Thank you so much to 2 Mile Hill for that beautiful performance of conversation. Thanks to Sunita for coming out and talking to us about everything we need to know about doctors and COVID. And a big special shout out to Beauty Bliss on the beat. Get into it.
Yeah, you look fresh tonight. You look fresh tonight.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, man. Well, that's it for us for tonight. We hope you enjoyed watching the show tonight, people. That's it. We'll be back again next Thursday night at 10 p.m. once again. IDGAR, people. Follow us on social media. Good night.